High winds are causing damage across the area, snapping trees, utility poles, and tearing shingles off roofs.
And TV5's Kendall Keys reports roofing companies are trying to field these extra calls amid other obstacles.
The last year has been busy itself, and then when a storm like this comes through, the phones naturally will ring more.
Brad Bettner, vice president of Herbert Roofing and Installation, says high winds make for a high call count. Calls often starting like,
I walked out into my yard and I have shingles laying on the ground, which is something, most people never see leaving for work the next morning.
Bettner estimates about a 25% increase in roof repair bookings following a night of high winds, and that's just what they're able to handle.
That's just the amount that we can kind of agree to get to, because you don't want to leave the roof open for too long.
Business now is a balancing act. Bettner says the supply chain issues have delayed how quickly they can get materials.
We're used to making a phone call at 8 o'clock in the morning, and within an hour or so we can go pick something up, and that just hasn't been the case in the last 2 years. We've had to wait a little bit longer.
And there's not an excess of hands either.
So we have a lot of work. Other companies have a lot of work, and there's not a lot of people to pick from.
Bettner says beating the odds takes a lot more coordinating and thinking ahead than, say, 2 years ago. And now he's already planning for the next gusts.
I think it's going to pick up again and blow around. So we're gearing up to handle that influx of phone calls.
For WNEM TV5, I'm Kendall Keys.